It's Friday. Friday's the end of the week for most people, not necessarily for me. But Friday's the day you're supposed to wrap things up, so let's wrap some stuff up. As of last night, late last night, I was able to drop this wall onto the foundation, so that's pretty much done. I still got, once I get the subfloor in, I still got to shuffle the wall a little bit, get it perfectly straight, and nail it in. That's not a big deal, but at least we're resting on the foundation, not on jacks that are half hanging off the side of the foundation. But with all that, we have new sill plate and rim joist from almost halfway down the house, out across here, into here, across the whole front of the house, and back to the chimney. That's over half of the house of rim joist and sill that is done. That's huge. That's a big thing. So on today's docket, I'm going to be working on the floor. Let's see if I can make this as quick as possible. Basically that side there, I had added extra blocking under that wall to carry the load more straight down, and then I added ladder framing out so that way that wall can never roll like it did in the past. This side here, this wall can't roll at the corner, and then it's tied into this wall that's going down, so this wall can't roll no matter what. So this one, instead of all the ladder framing, I got to add one block in here just for distance, but I'm gonna just sister up another 2x10 slid in along there, so that'll be a straight load bearing right down and through. Because like I mentioned before, if you follow the load bearing part of the wall, which is the floor joist, I mean the lower plate on the wall, only 3/4 of an inch of it is actually resting on the rim joist. So if I add in another one, that'll bring it out to about here. I'll be way more than half. I'll be about 3/4. So that's awesome. That's 10 times better than it was, and this house has stood since 1955. So that'll be good. So I got to do that. And the other thing I got to do is, you saw I did all the blocking across the floor here. I got to carry that blocking all the way across to there, and then I got to do another row of blocking somewhere around here and tie all these in so these won't roll, so it'd be nice and solid. Once those are all done, then I can finally start putting down the subfloor. Slight curveball is there's still work to do on the roof up here with the rafters and stuff like that, but there was a huge hole in the floor here and the floor joists were rotted, so I delayed that. In delaying that, I did have some water that came in that I wasn't paying attention to, and you can see that part of that bottom piece of plywood did get saturated, so I'm gonna have to jack that, go in there, surgically cut that out, and slide in a new piece. Not to the end of the world, but that's probably an hour and a half, 2 hours of extra work. But it is what it is. I'll get that resolved. So just got to get to work. Let's get some more stuff done. A lot of blocking to do, a lot of crawling around on my knees, and get to it. Right, so finally back at it. If you didn't see the video I put up ranting about lumber quality, then basically a quick update is the floor joists. I've installed them all from underneath. Now that I threw plywood down on top and I'm walking around on them and taking measurements, they're all thicker than the others. Like some are shorter, some are thicker height-wise, and they're all in place. And they're all severely in place out here. A handful of them I gotta shave the bottom of them some to get them to drop on the sill, on the support beam, and on that support beam. So I just went to Home Depot and got a bunch of different options on Sawzall blades, mainly good ones that have like teeth like right up at the very tip, so I can get dug in there and rip out some material and get them to fall, hopefully. The outside ones are nailed. I'm hoping that once I get out from under there, the pressure of the wall on it and beating it down, hopefully it'll make the nails bend a little bit and then I can re-nail it. Hopefully, wish me luck. Like I said, I did make a Home Depot run and stocked up propane while I was on the way because that's in the same parking lot, and then got stuck in massive construction traffic on the way back. So super late start today. So I'm gonna get to it. Wish me luck. This one's a pain in the butt. Oh well. All right, so took the worst one in the worst spot and I was able to carve it down, and basically I just got a short level right now. The other one's on the trailer. I'm gonna go get that now. But just between those 3 studs, I had a short one, a long one, and then kind of long one. So it was teetering, the level was teetering on that one, the really bad one, really bad. And I got 3 cuts, beat it down each time, and it's level with those 3 right now. So I still have to go further because I got to drop down the other one next to it and then drop that one more. But it's moving. That was the concerned area that I knew was going to be the biggest pain in the butt. It's going reasonably well. Keep your fingers crossed for me. I'm going to go get the big level now, set back up, and keep on going. My next check-in, hopefully, they'll all be level and I'll be talking about putting the subfloor down or blocking. Thank you. All right, so I'm not gonna say it was easy, but it was better than expected. Worked out pretty well. Got everything very reasonable, all the way across the front wall, across this beam, and across back here. Right in this doorway, there's a little bit of a dip of a low spot. And basically I'm gonna replace those floor joists also in that floor. So when I go to do that, there's not any like stepping transitions. It's just like, you can just tell over a good span, there's a little bit of a low spot there. So once that wall's jacked and all the pressure's off of it and I'm doing those other floor joists, then I'll go through and just fine tune that little area. But all the big variations are gone. We're down to probably under like a 1/16 of an inch of variance across. I'm totally okay with that. So I'm gonna stop blocking, see what we can get done rest of today. All right, well, I'm calling it quits at that point. Floor is all leveled as soon as I'm gonna get it. First 2 pieces of plywood are fitted, and I had to move one of the electrical wires. Still gonna move 2 more, and then start building out from there. But that's satisfying. All the measurements laid out, all the blocking's done. First couple of boards are in, confirming the spacing, and then I popped a couple more against them, and they're lining up perfectly. So I'll take that as a win. And yeah, and I gotta run the well. It's just about to get dark out. I gotta run the well and put some water in the camper and whatnot. So I'm gonna take care of that, and I'll be back at it in the morning. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys had a good Friday, and maybe you got out of work early.